Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Jashana here to talk about a few friggin' books. Not very many. I hope this will be a very quick, recent wrap-up. I've just been sitting on these 3 books because my recent wrap-ups, I like to have about 3 to 5 books to talk about. One of these is a DNF. One I already did an individual review of, so I don't want to talk about that much. And I've just been reading so slow all year. I've only read 12 books this year. And so I've just been sitting here waiting to get another one finished. I don't know when I'm gonna, one I'm reading right now, I probably will finish today or tomorrow. But that one is a reread anyway of a bind up of novellas, The Assassin's Blade from the Throne of Glass series. So I probably wouldn't have a lot to say about that either. Anyway, so I'm just gonna do this one with these 3 books. It's fine. I'm just gonna get them out of the way, because 2 of them I'm gonna unhaul anyway, and I kind of just want to get them out of my hair. The first one I have to talk about is the DNF, and that is For the Wolf by Hannah Whitten. This is an adult fantasy, kind of like a dark fantasy is the idea here. We have a kingdom, or a queendom really, where anytime 2 princesses are born, the first one becomes the queen. She is the heir to the throne. And the second one goes to the wolf. She is basically a sacrifice to this wolf that lives in the wilder wood and helps keep this scary demon monster stuff from coming into their land. It's very vague what I read of it. I DNF'd this at 34%. And this was not a book where I DNF'd because I was hating it, or I even felt like I would end up hating it. I really didn't. It was just feeling very middle of the road, and I was just kind of bored a little bit. The writing style is beautiful. The writing, it's very atmospheric. You very much are feeling like you're in this world, in this kind of creepy, eerie forest, and you don't really know what's going on. Mysterious things are happening, and at the castle where the princesses live, there's mysterious things happening, and then once we get to the Wilderwood, is very mysterious and eerie and whatever. But the pacing was just a little too slow for me. It was just kind of dragging ass. And then something started to happen that I really don't like focusing on a lot in books, where we have a character who has very powerful magic that is very dangerous magic if left uncontrolled. And so people are saying, you gotta learn how to control this magic. You got to work on it. You got to practice. You got to get better at it. And this freaking character, the logic, I can't even, it doesn't make sense. Character literally just is hemming and hawing about wanting to learn how to control the magic because it's so dangerous and scary. Yeah, that's exactly why you need to try to fucking control it. What? I don't want to try. It's so scary and it's dangerous. I could hurt people. Yeah, bitch, you could hurt people. That's why you need to practice and get better at it and learn to control. What? What? It's so stupid. The stupidity. And it had just started to be like that. And I think it was just the combination of being a little bored with the pacing was just a little slow. And then that was starting to happen where I was like, all right, I'm not liking it enough to want to continue. So there was that. And then the one that I did a review for already, and I hated a lot. I'm unhauling this one as well. House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. I am not going to go into excruciating detail. There is a hour-long video that I'll link above where it's just ranting. It's an hour of me bitching and moaning and showing receipts for all the ways in which this book caused me physical pain to read. It's adult paranormal urban fantasy. It is book 2 of the Crescent City series by Sarah J. Maas. I quite enjoy the first book. Reread it right before this one, and it held up. I gave it a high rating again. It got an emotional reaction out of me again. I was so hyped. And then 1 star. 1 motherfucking star. Oh my God. My notes on my review thing for this, because I do to have kind of organization in my head, I have a section for characters. I wrote insufferable. Section for world building / atmosphere, stupid. Writing style / authorial voice, cringy dialogue. Plot / pacing, a mess. Themes / intention, who fucking knows? Enjoyment, almost none. Those are legit the notes I put in for the review of this book. I just hated it. I just hated it. Oh my God. So yeah, there's that. I don't want to talk about it more. It's just the romance was the dumbest shit. Just wanting to bang each other is not enough. I'm sorry. I need more to really buy that these characters are soulmates, and just having them be horny for each other for 800 some pages doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry. So sorry. And I just had so many issues with it. I'm not even gonna start. Go watch that video, because I had, right from the jump, I mean, right off the bat, I had a huge issue with how we were changing characters to be completely different characters. And kind of, in how I read it, a very problematic way, with like a message I really hated. Just whatever. Okay, I'm done. No. And so I had buddy read that book with Ingrid at Ingrid Inspired, and then Roger at Rogers Reads. So I will link their channels down below. They are both lovely, delightful humans who I am very glad to be friends with. And yeah, we buddy read it, and all three of us did not have a good time with House of Sky and Breath. And just in talking about things we like and don't like and whatever, Roger started really hyping, which I know he loves the series, and I've heard of the series before, but he just loves it and was hyping up this series, Anita Blake, Vampire Hunter by Laurel K. Hamilton. This is a very long series, but yeah, it's like early 90s is when it started. Urban fantasy, paranormal. We have a chick who's kind of like a tough, badass chick who, she has kind of some sort of paranormal ability, and she works with the police to help take out vampires. Vampires are a known thing in this world, as are ghouls and zombies and just all kinds of stuff. And yeah, me and Ingrid were both like, that sounds great. We need a palate cleanser. So we both read this, and it's super short, and it was a good time. I did not get really attached to the characters just yet. Like, they were fine. I thought it was well written. I liked the main character. I liked Anita Blake, but there was nothing really grabbing me emotionally just yet. I didn't see a ton of meaningful friendship interactions in this, and there wasn't really like a romance happening just yet. So yeah, I really look forward to continuing on, and it's a book where I'm definitely going to continue, and I see myself getting really attached as I am with these characters more, and hopefully get like more interactions with them, and like more like delving more into their character dynamics and relationships. I really liked the world. I thought the plot was solid and the pacing was good. Had a good time with it. It was like what I would have wanted the Hasuki books to be, I feel like, if I continue enjoying it, which I do. I think it's going to end up being a series I really, really like. I gave this book in particular, though, 3.25. So very middle of the road, but like on the higher end of middle of the road. And yeah, I really anticipate that I'm going to enjoy this as it goes on. And that is all for now. Just those books. So yeah, hopefully I'll have some more to talk about soon. Like I said, I should finish Assassin's Blade soon. I'm also reading Heir of Novron. I'm like a little over 50% of the way through that. And I also am reading an e-arc from NetGalley of The Final Strife by Sarah El Arafi. And I'm not that far into that, but I'm liking it so far. So fingers crossed that I have some positive reviews coming up soon. As always, thank you so much for your time. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. Oh my God.